I'm reading Britney's book. This is page 229. Let's talk about bridges to recovery. She name-dropped them twice in her court testimony. And here, on this page, she describes how she ended up being sent to a facility against her will. A flashy doctor who I'd seen on TV and instinctively hated came to my house against my will, sat me down, and tested my cognitive abilities for hours. Who does that? Her father told her, "She said you failed. Now you have to go to the mental health facility. There's something severely wrong with you. But don't worry, we found you a small rehab program in Beverly Hills. It'll only cost you $60,000 a month." And I believe that facility was set up just for her in Holmby Hills, but don't quote me on that. So what do we know? We know that she's a flashy doctor on TV. Is that enough to find her? Maybe. I've looked at bridges to recovery numerous times over the years, and I just want to share a few things I know about them. This was the chief operating officer. At the time, Britney was there against her will. In 2020, a lawsuit was filed on behalf of patients who had been sexually assaulted at their facility. They reached a confidential settlement in 2021. Bridges is actually owned by Constellation Behavioral Health. Through Constellation Behavioral Health, there are ties to the casino industry, direct ties. To me, I feel that they were using psychological warfare techniques to try to make her do the Vegas residency. We have to wonder how much of Britney's own money they were using to prop up the second Vegas residency at Park MGM. People always seem to forget that these celebrities and their residencies are attractions. Sure, spend $150 on a concert ticket. How many nights are you staying? How much are those hotel rooms? What about t-shirts and drinks and popcorn? It really adds up. So these attractions act as a beacon for people to come spend a lot of money. And at the end of the day, the house always wins. Let's get back to who this doctor might be. In my best guess, it's Dr. Judy Ho. She was on the doctor show a lot as a guest. After Britney got out of the mental health facility, her boyfriend at the time actually was a guest on the doctor's show. But also,
what we offer here is a really individualized environment. It's supportive, it's comfortable in a residential setting, yet they're going to be able to get multiple supports, including several types of interventions a day in a comfortable setting. And they get exposed to so many different types of treatment modalities.
Dr. Judy Ho has been on TV a lot, and she has a very close relationship with Dr. Drew Pinsky. Team Con all the way.
I'm joined by what is effectively our behavior bureau, Judy Ho.
Dr. Judy Ho has a whole reel on YouTube dedicated to her friendship with Dr. Drew Pinsky. And he is all of in the Team Con business. Last year, he did a whole special on whether Free Britney was actually good. Earlier this year, Dr. Drew was on the reality show Special Forces with Jamie Lynn. We don't even have to talk about the fetishization of the military, do we? Iconic. Even Daphne. You know, people in Hollywood are very careful about who they get photographed with. Not only that, next week he's doing a sit-down with Dina Leo, who is Lou Taylor's bestie all the way. Like, they don't even hide it. Well, everyone in Hollywood knows each other. It's a small circle. It's a small town. Isn't that the problem, though? If you have a small group of people wielding so much power over a whole community and by proxy controlling the culture industry and how people think, and who they're allowed to aspire to look up to and be a fan of, it's not good. So they never speak out against each other. This will just perpetuate institutions that are structurally abusive versus reimagining what does a healthy institution, an arbiter of culture to our country and the world, actually look like, right? Is Hollywood just a mouthpiece for the U.S. imperial project around the world? Don't we want to advance freedom? I think we need to name as many people as possible. That's why I have a crazy connection map. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna talk, whether it's today, tomorrow, better be before I die, because I am tired, okay? So just to remind you, here's Dina and Lou. Dina, Lou, and Larry. Dina, Lou, and Jeff Aoff, Irving Aoff's son. Now, I'm suspicious of anyone who won't talk about Irving, and I think it's on purpose. Remember, the purpose of this video was to talk about the Bridges facility, and Judy Ho must be the money.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Second.